Today I learned my annoying neighbor wasn't actually annoying at all. I moved into this apartment complex about 8 months ago. It's not a fancy place, thin walls, creaky pipes, weird smells in the hallways, but it's what I could afford after my last relationship imploded and I needed somewhere fast. From the moment I unpacked my boxes, I became aware of him, my neighbor. He's an older guy, maybe late 60s, early 70s. I never learned his name at first, just knew him as the guy who lives on the other side of my wall. In that wall, paper thin, every sound bled through. The coughing was the worst. Deep, rattling, chesty coughs at 2 a.m. that would shake me out of sleep. Then the muttering, sometimes full conversations I thought he was having with himself. The tapping, a weird rhythmic knocking, like someone drumming their fingers endlessly. And his TV, always on at odd hours playing old black and white shows or talk radio. At first I told myself, whatever, he's old. Maybe he's lonely. But over time, it got to me. I'd be working from home on a big project and his coughing would pierce through my headphones. I'd be lying awake at 3 a.m. while he mumbled endlessly on the other side of the wall. I even started slamming my hand against the wall to get him to stop. Once I yelled, "Some of us have jobs!" It never seemed to change anything. Finally, I complained to the landlord. Nothing happened, just a shrug, and he's been here forever. I started avoiding him in the hallways. If I heard his door creak, I'd wait until he left before taking out my trash. I resented this man I'd never even had a proper conversation with. Then last week, fate shoved me face first into reality. I was coming back from the grocery store when the bag split in the hallway. Oranges rolled everywhere. As I scrambled to grab them, my neighbor's door opened. For the first time, I actually looked at him. He looked fragile, skin pale, lips dry, a body that seemed too small for his clothes. He bent down slowly, wheezing, and handed me one of my runaway oranges with this weak little smile. "Sorry about the noise," he said softly. That hit me like a punch. Sorry about the noise. I wanted to crawl into the floor. I stammered something stupid like, "Oh, no worries, it's fine." But I must have looked guilty because he chuckled and said, "I know I keep you up." It's the coughing. Lung cancer. The doctors can't do much anymore. My throat closed up. I literally couldn't breathe. He kept talking almost casually about how he gets lonely at night. So he records messages for his daughter, overseas long rambling stories about when she was little, memories she might not even care about. But it makes him feel like he's leaving something behind. The muttering I'd cursed under my breath. He was just trying to hold on to his relationship with his daughter before time ran out. And the tapping? His oxygen machine sometimes makes him anxious, so he taps to calm himself. I wanted to vomit. This whole time I'd been demonizing him, turning him into some caricature of the noisy old man, when in reality he was just surviving. Surviving something I can't even imagine. Since that day, I've been trying to make up for it. I bring him groceries. I set up video calls with his daughter so she can actually see him instead of just hearing the recordings. I even sat with him through one of his coughing fits when he was too weak to call for help. Last night as I left his apartment, he grabbed my hand and said, "I'm glad you're my neighbor." And I nearly cried in the hallway because the truth is, I don't deserve that kindness. Not after the way I thought about him, the way I banged on the wall like a child throwing a tantrum. But I'm learning. Slowly. And I don't know how much time he has left, but I know I'll spend it being the neighbor and the person I should have been from the start.